The subway system in Manhattan, part of the experience here in New York. It's time for some hoops at the home of the New York Knicks. We're bringing it to you live on 2K Sports. 2K Sports brings you Friday night NBA action. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. For the Knicks, they continue their stretch of home games. They're in the lower tier of the playoff contenders, hanging out at the 7th spot in the Eastern Conference.
And they've yet to come up with the win in any of their 3 games against these guys. So I guess one positive for them is that no matter what happens tonight, it's the last time they'll face them on the season.
And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got David Aldridge there for that. David, good evening.
Well, Kevin, we know today's players can really elevate, but it's the landings that create tremendous strain on the body. In fact, at least one team bans its veteran players from dunking in practice. Kevin, that is not a problem for me.
David, you're right. It takes a toll. Thank you. Of course, we know for a few chosen individuals, the best of the best, this is the last leg now in the race for the MVP.
That is correct, Kevin. There's been a narrative that's built all season, but sometimes the way you close out a season can ultimately decide the vote because it's the last thing in the minds of the voters. You've piled up your stats, you've tried to win as many games as possible, but a finishing kick is so important in this race.
And these players know it, don't they? I mean, they say, oh, I'm not paying attention to it, but really, I mean, come on. They're human. Of course they are, right?
They're paying attention. No doubt.
Let's get a nice clean game, huh?
It'll be the Raptors off the tip. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Inside pairing is Ibaka and Valanciunas. Jordan is out there with Lowry, and it's Leonard in at the 3 slot. Now here is Lowry. Pass to Valanciunas. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots a fader, and it's good off the back rim and in.
I'll tell you, good or not, that isn't a shot they'll want him to take again.
The pass to Cantor. It's Gay on the way. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Last time they met was in Toronto.
And the story of that game was their terrific rhythm on the offensive end.
Right, you could tell they were in a groove all night. They looked comfortable, they didn't rush, it was gorgeous execution.
And so it's New York with it after the made shot from Jonas Valanciunas. Outside Hardaway. And T is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
The jump hook.
Getting those long arms in the way and the vision of that shooter, Jonas Valanciunas. Doesn't get the block, but he changed the shot.
Toronto shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And the first one at the line is good. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. For the Knicks, it's been a slow start here. It's a 5-point game. And here's Gay outside. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And Gay has become a viable threat from the perimeter. Feels like he can get his shot up over anyone from anywhere.
Now here's Jordan, coming off a stellar performance against Milwaukee. Leonard with no one around. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
And that was a real quick comeback there. Both sides showing some range.
But both teams are pulling the trigger right now, showing great confidence from behind that arc.
Here's Hardaway. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Guys, how about that body control from Porzingis? You think it's easy at 7'3" to gut your way through that kind of contact? That's nice. How about about the day before the draft? Kristaps Porzingis said it was, quote, his dream to play for New York. Said it's a basketball city, big-time spotlight. I can take it. How cool is that, guys?
Heating up early on. This is exactly how he wanted to start the night.
You're right. I mean, he's found his rhythm early. The defense has got to do a better job guarding him from this point on.
Hardaway kicks to Cantor. Back to Hardaway, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
Boy, I love seeing Cantor distribute the basketball. If you're open, this guy will find you.
Lowry finds Leonard. Got a piece of it. Ibaka with the ball. Now guarded by Porzingis, and Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Now Valanciunas. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Just 4 to shoot. And it's Lowry penetrating over Villa. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Enes Kanter.
When you watch Kyle Lowry play, you see how much bigger he is than his stats. He does so many little things on both ends of the floor. I mean, he's a great screen setter, takes charges, all the things that don't necessarily show up in the stat sheet, but are important when it comes to winning.
Now here's Porzingis, 33 points last game.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
That one goes. Count it.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Knicks trail by 6. And Greg, with Lowry, it isn't like he's quiet on the stat sheet either.
Yeah, he is a bulldog. I mean, scores it, the playmaking. He's just complete in terms of a backcourt player. Rebounds as well as anybody for his position, and got good hands on defense. It just gives you a little bit of everything at that point guard position.
Well, you have got to love the versatility of Kristaps Porzingis. Unbelievable shooting touch at 7'3". Can also be a monster on the defensive end. Good luck, future of the NBA.
Davis is checked in for Toronto. Raptors leading by 5. Lowry kicks to Davis. Leonard against Gay. And Leonard gets it to go.
And he's got the athleticism and strength to be a powerful presence inside. Leonard never afraid to get in and mix it up down low.
Gay. And the layup's good off the glass. Gay's got his second basket of the night.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Back to Lowry. To the inside. Porzingis with the steal. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Porzingis has got 6.
Oh, that's a good, strong finish. Porzingis not shying away from getting after it.
Lowry kicks to Leonard. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Leonard's got a couple of threes now in the first for Toronto. Hardaway passes to Porzingis. Villa now recovering, and Davis pulls it down.
And as he squares up for mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Well, classic example of crowding the shooter, not letting him get comfortable in the mid-range. Listen, Kev, this guy, one of the more reliable scorers in the league, night in and night out.
Knicks trail by 8. Passes it to Cantor. Here's Villa. On the 3 off target. The Raptors have gone an incredible 8 of 9 from the field. Jordan against Hardaway. Jordan finds Ibaka. Gay with no one around. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 8. Here's Jordan. He's got 5. Great D that time from Hardaway. For New York, they've gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting.
They're not going to get away with many mistakes like that on the defensive end. You got to get out on him right there.
And Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, and guys, that's what he wanted to avoid, a second foul before the end of the opening period.
Siakam is checked in for Serge Ibaka.
Yeah, that's got them over the limit with a lot of time still left. They're going to have to tone it down, or they may end up giving up a lot of free throws here.
Siakam far from the most skilled player on the floor, but Dorsey finds minutes through his hustle.
This guy has got one of the highest motors in the league. He can leak out in transition, finish in the open floor. I'll tell you, this is a jolt of caffeine in a power forward's body.
And Toronto making a change here. Van Vliet's checked in. Ntilikina can't hit. Raptors leading by 7. Pops it up for Jordan. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Ntilikina can't hit.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Got a piece of it. Down low. There's Diallo. That one, no good. Great D that time from Leonard. Here's Jordan. No good on the shot. So New York will take it the other way. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And once they established that flow offensively, really never got any resistance from the D.
I think, Greg, you can't expect to win with that kind of effort. The defense was nowhere to be found, and it cost them all night long.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Doris, look in your crystal ball. 5 years from now, who do you think will be the 2-3 best players in the NBA?
Well, certainly some of the names. I won't say this is a definitive list, but as long as health holds, I'm going to give you 3 men who are going to be bad men in the NBA for a long time. Giannis Antetokounmpo, because the Greek freak is able at his size to handle it, take it off the window, and dominate action in transition. If he gets a consistent jump shot, forget about it. Ben Simmons, exactly the same thing. His passing ability is extraordinary. I think you'll see him get a low post game, and I think he'll get a jump shot, and he will be unguardable. And one of my absolute favorites is Mr. Joel Embiid. Give it to you inside, give it to you outside. Mr. Embiid can handle it. He can dominate with his defense. Those 3 men are going to be all-stars for a long, long time.
And here's the fast break. Here's Siakam. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
And they've clearly been the aggressors here early on, drawing fouls and working themselves to the line. They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Here's Ntilikina. His last outing, he had 8 points. Fast break, Toronto. Lobs it up for Jordan. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And that unleashed chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. Leonard with the steal. To the middle, here's Van Vliet. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. And now it's an 11-point Raptor lead.
And when you build a big lead like this, especially early, you have to guard against the letdown.
No, exactly right. You can't afford to get complacent, right? They have to stay hungry and humble if they want to keep this lead.
Here's Jordan, and the dunk by Jordan.
I don't know if you can do it any better on both ends than they have tonight.
I don't think you can ask for anything more, Greg. What a wonderful job establishing a lead early in this one.
Here's Ntilikina. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Good work there as it goes.
Boy, you love seeing Brook Lopez get involved. He expertly exploits the defense in these pick-and-roll sets.
There's 1:47 left to play in the first quarter. Leonard with the bucket.
Oh, nice screen. Really a poor defensive reaction and the obvious result.
You simply can't give him that. You have to fight through the screen and at least get a hand in the face of the shooter.
Here's Cannon. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Lopez passes to Cannon. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Well, that leadership from Lopez, wanting to get his guys involved with his passing ability.
Jordan against Lopez. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last.
In a moment here, let's check out the numbers for Jordan. Since the break, he's been simply stellar. First in scoring, first in three-point shooting, and he's in the top 5 in assists per game as well. He sees the floor and makes the game easier for his teammates.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. Now here's Lopez, and it goes down 2 points. Lopez has got his second bucket of the night.
Well, Lopez so comfortable down inside. This is where he makes his living, Kevin.
Davis kicks to Leonard. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Oh, no, he's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
Robinson's checked in for Diallo. And Toronto also making a switch. C.J. Miles, he's checked in for Ed Davis. Here's Ntilikina, defended by Miles. Here's Knox. Here's Lopez, bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Leonard. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Here's Ntilikina. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Lopez. 2 on the clock. And he sinks the layup.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the Toronto Raptors. We witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Frank Ntilikina has established himself as a legit defender. He spoke about his mindset.
Defense is 80% of will and 20% ability. So you try to stop the player in front of you and you try to deny him to score the basket. That's just the challenge, and that's what I love in this part of the game.
A young player with an advanced understanding of defense, and his length gives him an edge.
And his defense is something he enjoys. If he can put it all together at both ends, he's a player you can build around.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. What do you guys think about the Raptors here in this one?
Well, already in the first period, they found ways to get this offense ramped up.
Well, I think one key is they've controlled the tempo so far, and I know it's early, but it helps to have this kind of lead.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And New York, looking at who they've got. Cannon out there with Ntilikina. Then it's Robinson. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Knox in at the small forward position. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, T in that last outing against the Bucks was a man possessed. He had 52 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what became a great exhibition on his part. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
Thanks, David. It was a performance that not many players are capable of.
I know I won't forget it for a while, and you have to think he'll keep it rolling here tonight. When you're that hot, it takes a while to cool down.
I think that's the kind of game that carries over, and he'll have every chance to do it because I've got to believe he's their #1 option.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Anunoby, he's checked in for Siakam. And it's DeLon Wright in for Fred VanVleet. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Yeah, and an example of why you want to let the game come to you. The opening presented itself, he converted in a big way.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Cannon. The tray. Valanciunas grabs the board. Toronto leading by 11. Down low. Here's Miles. The shot comes out. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Here's Ntilikina. Guarded by Wright. Connects from three-point range. Ntilikina's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Doris, when you look at Frank Ntilikina, the first thing that might strike you is how long his arms really are.
Right, that wingspan in the 7'1" mark. And I'll tell you what you like is that Ntilikina really knows how to use that length to his advantage on the defensive end.
New York calls timeout. And a new group in for the Knicks. And while we can, let's have a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who have been the most efficient scorers in the NBA this month. You take a look at Valanciunas, a great player, second in the league. And of course, T, just 2 behind. He also shoots the ball so well, one of the best.
Both of these guys have been shooting with tremendous efficiency as the month has gone on. I don't know who's going to outdo who.
Pass to Porzingis. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Well, Kristaps Porzingis understands with his length and size, those are high percentage finishes. Nicely done.
And Wright kicks to Anunoby. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
This guy is a beast on the board.
And when he gets those second chance points, GA, he does not waste one of them.
He's so very quick to convert off the miss, and usually with authority.
Shot is good, and the Toronto lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Robinson.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And it's Wright with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. They've led by as many as 14 points. Now the pass to Anunoby. And Jordan has it in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. That one misses. Now the Knicks take it the other way. And here's Gay outside. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Kicks it to Valanciunas. Now here's Wright. Defense right on him. Here's Jordan. And he banks in the layup. Jordan's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, this is the classic hot hand, right? If he can keep it up, their lead will be safe.
Right side, Porzingis over Valanciunas. And the shot is good. The Raptor lead has been cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Kristaps Porzingis. Passes it to Wright. Over Villa. And another basket for Toronto. New York's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Cantor checked in for New York. And Toronto also making a switch. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for C.J. Miles. Here's Cantor. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Well, more and more that mid-range game becoming something you've got to deal with when guarding Enes Kanter.
Ball's knocked loose. Valanciunas finds Wright. Down to 5 on the shot clock. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Cantor. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Boy, that's the length of Jonas Valanciunas on the defensive end. Not easy to get a shot over the 7-footer.
Porzingis against Ibaka. He feeds it to Wright. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And straight isolation basketball, Doris, something we used to see a lot more of. But for a guy like James Harden or Steph Curry, that's still a very viable option.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. I mean, if you've got the likes of LeBron James or Kevin Durant or Chris Paul, guys who are able to create their own offense, to me, you want to take advantage of that skill set. It's about what your personnel strengths are. So can you surround a great creator with the shooters necessary? Because if you do, all of a sudden as a defense, there's a price to pay if you're going to help off, right? Because somewhere, some way, the best offensive talent is going to showcase its skill.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And guys, you know, you never run out of things that you can improve upon.
I think, Greg, it's important to keep that hunger, right? You're always striving to get better and to change things up.
Leonard, he's checked in for the Raptors.
Let's take a look at the numbers for Leonard. His last 10 games have been exceptional. He's putting up about 21 points per, 4 assists, and 5 rebounds. He has been at his most dynamic, no question about it, a real handful.
Let's make no mistake, one of the elite talents in the NBA and operating at the highest level right now.
Outside Hardaway. And the three ball is good. Hardaway has got 5.
You can see the kind of confidence Hardaway has in his shot. This guy is so fluid in the catch and shoot situations.
Jordan against Hardaway. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Tim Hardaway picks one up.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Doris, you were the first female commentator to ever call a Knicks game on radio or television, and I imagine you remember that first broadcast very well.
I sure do, Kevin. It was against the Bucks. I filled in for the great Clyde Frazier, and the Knicks had just made it to the finals the year before, so it was exciting on a number of levels.
The G League, Doris, growing roster of teams, introduced 2-way contracts last season. Is it safe to call it an official minor league at this point, do you think?
Well, I'm just going to say that I thought this was one of the best changes to the NBA last season. And you look at certain players who went back and forth between the G League, and when they were up with the respective NBA team, they were a significant part of the rotation. Quinn Cook comes to mind. The NBA champion had a 2-way player in Quinn Cook who was a vital part of their G League and then becomes a vital part of their real-time success. To me, what a tremendous platform for player development, Kevin.
Yeah, the league has gotten it right with this. Jordan against Hardaway. Outside Lowry. Back to Jordan. The feed to Ibaka. With the floater, and there's Lowry. That's good on the assist from Ibaka. And it's 6 points for Kyle Lowry. On the wing, Hardaway. Here's Diallo. He's guarded by Davis. There's the foul. It'll go on Ed Davis. That is his first foul of the game. And Toronto making a change here. Van Vliet's checked in.
Their offense with the way he shot the basketball.
Oh, he's been outstanding offensively. His performance has been one of the things that's gone right for them.
And so it's Toronto with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Jonas, you guys got off to a strong start. How important was it to set the tone early?
You know, we came out with a different energy. We said it's enough to struggle from the start. You know, we got to focus and play good starts.
That is where it all starts. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Knicks trail by 6. So the Raptors 5 right now. Leonard and Ibaka are the forward pairing. Lowry out there with Jordan. And it's Valanciunas in at the center position. Gay against Leonard. Shot clock at 6. There's the pass to Jordan, to the paint. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Jordan's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Raptors. New York's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight.
And with Kawhi Leonard, he just does everything well on the floor. Offense, defense, rebounding, runs the floor. I mean, he is one of the more complete players in our league. He can completely take over a game on both ends.
And Enes Kanter picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Leonard against Gay. Clock at 6. 11 feet away.
And Gay, a very capable defender, does a good job staying with whoever he's on.
Passes it to Villa. And here's Porzingis. Here's Kanter. Left side, Porzingis. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Valanciunas has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And oh, here we go. Gay's got it, the fast break chance. Moves back up. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Now, here's Lowry. Not a lot of room. Comes up empty down low.
That's simply not aggressive enough. Needs to show grit and determination, and didn't on that one.
Villa. Lowry covering. That's to Porzingis. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Hey, we're not seeing the best quarter by this guy, and he's lost his feel a little bit.
Trying to get open is Ibaka. Valanciunas, good. Valanciunas has got 6.
Oh, efficient scoring in the post, just one of the reasons Valanciunas is out there.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. The Knicks making a switch here. Lopez is checked in. DeLon Wright, he's checked in for Toronto. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Gay outside. Knocks it loose. Leonard with the steal. Jordan inside. Guarded by Hardaway. Ibaka, the pass to Valanciunas. A shot by Jordan, no good.
Boy, that's high-impact defense in the lane. Standing tall to deny the easy bucket.
And one area where they haven't struggled has been transition.
Yeah, they've had less success when they allow the defense to get set. That's why they want to keep pushing the pace.
Lopez with the block.
Oh, the long arms of Brook Lopez effortlessly sends that back.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game. Robinson's checked in for Enes Kanter. And Toronto also making a switch. C.J. Miles, he's checked in for Leonard. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Rudy Gay on the wing, guarded by Wright. Clock is at 3. Over Wright. Gay can't get it to go.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Jordan. And it's Rudy Gay with the rebound. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Raptors leading by 8. From deep, Miles. Nailed from three-point land. Miles has got 6.
Well, this is where C.J. Miles has made his bones as an NBA player, right? We know he can make long-distance shots, spacing the defense.
Here's Villa. And the Knicks miss again. The Raptors have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Jordan finds Valanciunas, and it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Well, Kevin, to steal a line from you, up high and down hard, Jonas Valanciunas. Go ahead, big fella.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Jordan, and again it's Toronto converting.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Knicks trail by 15. Pass to Hardaway. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. He's got 9.
Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
Really left alone that time.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Lopez outside. To the paint. Here's Villa. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Knicks have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game. That free throw missing. A different look for New York. Knox, he's checked in for Gay. And it's Ntilikina in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Here's Toronto. They're on a 14-5 run. Jordan up top. He's got 25. They get it again. Valanciunas, good. Valanciunas has got 6 here in this quarter.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Lopez outside. And the pass to Ntilikina. Here's Knox, guarded by Wright. 5 on the clock. Here's Knox. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Works that one inside nicely.
Now here's Wright. He's covered closely. Now the dish to Jordan. Back to Wright. He kicks to Valanciunas. Over Lopez. And it's Valanciunas that time on the assist by Wright. Wright's got 5 assists tonight.
He has not missed a shot in this quarter. They've tried running different things at him, but he's been unstoppable.
Here's Lopez. Over Valanciunas. And the Knicks good for 2.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Here's Ibaka. And Ibaka slams it in.
And how about Ibaka getting off the floor for that dunk? What a great finish.
Here's Ntilikina, guarded by Jordan. Passes to Knox. Over Miles. Knox misses.
A fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
The assist, Jordan.
Knicks trail by 19. Ntilikina kicks to Lopez. Pass to Knox. Sinks the triple. Knox has got 7 points in the game.
Well, listen, there's no one around him, and he says thank you very much. Wide open look at 3, as easy as that.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto. A different look for New York. Chet Diallo comes in for Robinson. And Rudy Gay is subbed in for Knox. Raptors also changing it up. Davis is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Pascal Siakam comes in for Serge Ibaka. And it's Fred VanVleet in for C.J. Miles. And Jordan gets it to go.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
You can tell they've got their foot on the gas pedal right now. No slowing down. The defense starting to look helpless.
Inside, Diallo lays it up off the glass.
I'll tell you, it was the sharp passing that led to that shot. Terrific teamwork.
Raptors leading by 16. VanVleet passes to Wright. Back to VanVleet. Down low. And that one's good. Wright Wright's got his third basket of the night right there.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Pass to Lopez. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
Well, he's done his part. No doubt about it. Still yet to miss in the game.
Here's Jordan. No good. Good D by Lopez. New York's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well. Here's Villa. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
And Rudy Gay, Greg, has always been a fantastic scorer since he came into the NBA.
And Gay doesn't do as much scoring as he once did, but he has become more efficient. Doesn't have plays ran for him, gets looks through his instinct. And as he's gotten older, Gay has become even more crafty with how he scores.
Van Vliet kicks to Davis. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
All right, a chance to check out numbers for Ntilikina. How last month turned out for him. He's averaging 8 points, 6 assists, and 2 rebounds. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
There's no doubt about that. Great anticipation, excellent peripheral vision. His talents are really shining through.
And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. And now let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to see which teams over the last month have been best at scoring points off turnovers. Number 1, the Raptors.
They're taking advantage of every mistake that their opponents are making. I mean, they're really converting points off those turnovers.
Enes Kanter's checked in for Lopez. And Toronto also making a switch. Leonard's checked in. There's 1:17 left in the third. 6 to shoot. That's tipped. Fires the 3. Knicks with the rebound. Diallo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Villa. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And that one's good by Gay.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Now here's Jordan. T right on him. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Jordan's got 11 points here in just the second half. Knicks trail by 12. Kicks it to Kanter. New York moving the ball around. Diallo, no good.
Affecting the shot in a big way there. Excellent defense.
Well, you talk about getting into the space of the shooter. This is how you defend the paint.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. New York's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Ntilikina kicks to Porzingis. Outside Hardaway. Here's Gay. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Hardaway has got 4 assists now tonight.
And this is an area where Gay is especially dangerous. A terrific mid-range scorer.
And so it's Toronto going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates, Greg. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
That is his first foul of the game. Jordan, he's checked in for Fred Van Vliet. To the inside. And there's Hardaway. That's good on the assist by Porzingis. Now just a 4-point Raptor lead. Toronto's gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the 3-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Lowry kicks to Jordan. The long distance 3 is buried. Jordan's got 14 points here in the second half.
Well, guys, his scoring has been maybe the biggest factor in building this lead, and he's got plenty of energy left.
Outside Hardaway. And the shot is long.
Maybe not that time, but he'll hit more than his share if he's left open.
Jordan. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got 3 assists now in this one. The Knicks have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Ntilikina kicks to Porzingis. Over Ibaka. And the shot is good. The Raptor lead has been cut down to 8 on the bucket from Porzingis.
Well, we see a de-emphasis of the mid-range shot opportunities in today's NBA, but Porzingis excels in that area.
Leonard against Gay. Outside Lowry. Shot clock at 5. Fires from the wing. And another basket for Toronto.
Kevin, put the ball in Kyle Lowry's hand in a pick and roll, and he will pull all the right strings.
Here's Ntilikina to the middle. Porzingis kicks to Ntilikina. A three-pointer is right on target.
Obviously, he's not the top priority for the defense in those situations. It results in an open 3.
The drive by Jordan. Porzingis with the block. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Here's Hardaway. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, it's a problem when Tim Hardaway Jr. decides to attack off the dribble drive.
And he knocks down the first one.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break. And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Villa, while recovering, to the paint. Here's Porzingis. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Lowry finds Jordan. Out to Ibaka. Porzingis with the steal. From the arc. New York, no good that time either. Raptors leading by 8. Porzingis with the steal. Inside. Sweet little floater. Porzingis has got 24 points.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Pass to Leonard. Over Gay. Trying to get open as Ibaka. And it's Leonard missing. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for New York. And it's blocked by Jordan. And he recovers it. And Hardaway gets it to go. Jordan with it. Lots of room. And right on target. Good. Jordan's got 16 points here in the second half.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
Lopez outside. Pass to Villa. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
Boy, after an up-and-down first half, he's finally gotten a flow. These are the right shots for him.
The drive by Lowry. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I'll tell you, Kevin, for his size, Kyle Lowry is as good a finisher at the rim as you'll find, and they're not going to give him a free run to the cup.
Ed Davis is checked in for Toronto. And Kyle Lowry drops them both.
Boy, his free throw shooting has been on the mark tonight. Nothing new there, right?
Knicks trail by 6. To the left side wing. Ibaka against Porzingis. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the foul. It's called on Toronto.
You know, and with his height, it is really hard to affect Porzingis' shot without fouling him. He is a problem for defenders.
He's perfect from the line this time.
I tell tell you, as good as he is at the line, it allows him to invite contact when he's down low.
Feeds it to Lowry. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. And that's now 19 points for Kyle Lowry.
Well, Kevin, this guy's proven over and over that despite his size disadvantage, he's still able to score in the paint.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. One guy who's been getting it done is T.
He's flat giving it to him right now, and this timeout is critical if they're going to stop his momentum. I think you've got to make some major defensive adjustments.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, T.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to listen to the Knicks coach talk about the game with his team. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. It's 0-0. One play at a time. Execute the game plan. That's how we're going to win this game. Kevin is trying to keep him focused.
Right side, Porzingis. 6 on the shot clock. Dishes it to Hardaway. No love that time with that miss. He is now 6 for 9. Left side, Lowry. From 17 feet out. Rebounded by Hardaway.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Yeah, that's a surprising miss, Greg. I have a feeling if they get that shot again, they'll knock it down next time.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Fantastic anticipation. Then he shows major explosiveness converting at the other end.
Porzingis inside, working on a bucket. That one falls. Porzingis has got 12 now in this quarter.
It's really tough to game plan for Kristaps Porzingis, one of the top inside-outside threats in the entire NBA.
Here's Leonard. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14. Knicks trail by 8. Villa now recovering. Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Oh, you love the aggressiveness and the swagger that Porzingis has to take that shot. Such a clutch play from the Latvian.
Pass to Leonard. 58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Davis on the follow. And the Raptors lead by 8.
I tell you, they better work out harder on the defensive end to box him out. He's going to live on those second chances.
Knocked away, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lowry. The Raptors making a switch here. Valanciunas has checked in. .50 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Porzingis. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. .43 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now here's Jordan. Outside Lowry. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. And now it's an 11-point Toronto lead. And so here is New York. And there's the pass to Porzingis. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Well, there's reach, there's size, there's wingspan, and there's a knack for understanding where it's coming off. This is a very difficult thing to keep Porzingis off the window.
Jordan dishes to Lowry. So it's Toronto winning this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.